Welcome to Her Language and this energy reading and channeling of the Sphinx of Giza in Egypt. It is said that the Sphinx is an earthly symbol of the Orion constellation in the sky, used as a direct communication tool between the constellation and a group of its indigenous people now living here on planet Earth. Orion is depicted as an hourglass. And so this will be an energy reading of seeing beyond time, seeing through our man-made perception of time. I also feel that there is a specific reset of time, making the time stand still through the magical powers of sand. At least that is our perception of an hourglass. But since we cannot be sure that the Sphinx was built in a desert as the climate and nature environment has changed throughout history, we cannot for certain conclude that the hourglass is referring to sand. There might as well be other elements in use here. This is particularly for those of you who may be feeling as light workers here on the planet, being channelers of our universal light, which we all hold within us by simply being who we truly are when moving around in the world with the kind and peaceful energy around us. And likewise, in particular, for those of you who feel as star-seed love children, perhaps being told throughout your life that you hold a particular high love frequency and that people in general see you as someone quite unique wherever you go. Take with you whatever resonates with you in this reading, and as always, my readings and channelings are meant as an inspiration for you to begin to dive deeper into your own intuition and see what it holds for you. Before we begin the reading, I pulled some animal spirit oracle cards to protect and guide us and keep us grounded and sharp in our perception on our journey into the astral realm. And I will just read them for you so that you can interpret them in your own way, and remember that if the numbers on the cards hold specific meanings to you, please take in what you feel is speaking to you through that number. The 4 animal spirits that showed themselves were Scarab Beetle, Magic Works Through You, Fox, Think on Your Feet, Flamingo, Embrace the In-Between, Dolphin, This and That Are True. Take a deep breath, close your eyes for a minute, visualize these animals, relax, let go of any thought you may have, stay grounded, feel your body, and now let's tune into the Sphinx of Giza and see what it holds for us. The first card to come out is an astrology card, the 11th house, where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So, like the girl on this card is sitting by her open window looking out at a bright star, perhaps wishing for something big to happen in her life, so can we right now connect with the stars to put our wishes and intentions for our lives out there, to be in alignment with the energies of the cosmos, to open ourselves fully up to our deepest potential. Don't be surprised if something that you have thought of as unlikely suddenly seems to come your way out of the blue. But to be in alignment also means that we should take another look at the persons and situations we surround ourselves with, as this is the house of friends and social events. If your surroundings do not correspond with your innermost energy, your being, you definitely would want to make changes here. So check out your social foundation now and find the right stepping stones to support you on your life path. A direct message I received on this card was, "You are gifted. You have a gift. So do we all. Awaken yours. We promise you, it is not small. Magic is not what you call miracles. It's simply everything working and moving in its original state of nature. Place this message however it applies in your life and your personal experiences so far if it resonates. The Sphinx showing us this card is for sure a great sign of confirmation that yes, we hear you, we see you. Additionally, from an astrological viewpoint, the South Node, which is about the past, is in May moving into the sign of Sagittarius, that is about knowledge, joy, excitement, good fortune, faith, judgment, belief systems, etc. Now we are beginning to leave old beliefs behind, all ways of working with knowledge in areas like biology, chemistry, philosophy, and so on, and start asking questions as to how things really work, and not least how they are connected. Also, we are leaving our perception of what good fortune and excitement means. There will be a different kind of depth when we dive into such areas and questions. We are moving into more wondrous times, judging things from new and until now unseen angles. Next cards out are the Magician, card number 1, and card number 15, the Devil, in reverse. Now, our ancestors in the sky, residing in other places of cosmos, are telling us that we are our own magicians. We create all the time, non-stop. Even at times when we think that we don't, we still create. This has a deep impact on our intentions and how we carry them out through word and action. The gift from heaven, from other dimensions, is our own ability to create. Simply put, we create the world as we see it. The enormous power which we hold here are crucial in how we build our new world, as we see the world in dramatic change at the moment, almost crying out for assistance to change into something better, tender, and with respect for all living. At the bottom of the deck we see the Devil, which means that we must create ourselves out of the black magic, the perversions, the dark forces here, I feel, because it must come to an end. And as the saying goes, if you want change, be one. We are likewise being asked to be exactly that. Whatever we on an individual level perceive as black magic or perversion, we can in our own everyday life world create something that will eliminate these low vibrational energies. So like we were shown with the 11th house regarding the choice of friends and social events, we need to perhaps take a closer and deeper look in that area to make sure that the values and morals here are in alignment with who we are, so that we don't create from a false point of action. Next card out is the Art of Life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin, let your love dance inside. Okay, so we have here a blue star on this door, which tells us that we are all the star in our own personal lives and that we all have something to communicate, as the colors deep and light blue, I feel, are referring to our third eye and throat chakras. Our understanding of life, our private look at it, what we perceive is playing out. It all counts. And like the card says, we need to stand out now for what we believe in and what we know in our hearts to be true. When we move into new directions and paths in life, we need to dare do things differently as long as we are driven by love. That's what makes us visible, participating in our lives. That's what makes us sacred. We have free will though, so it's up to us whether we wish to use ourselves as the sacred tools we are or not. But we still remain sacred, as we are always connected to cosmos. It's not possible not to be connected, as we are all one. Will we open this divine door in the awareness of our own creative power? A message from the angels of the constellation of Orion is what the next card out is all about. A surprise is on the horizon. Expect a nice surprise. With this card, I felt like pulling a healing color card as well to clarify how we tune in to receive this surprise, how we make sure that we are ready to take it into our system. And here we find the color bronze. Strengthen your body. And again, if the number of this card speaks to you, then please apply it to this message. The number 14 is to me the return of the Christ energies, the Christ light. And so this surprise will come from beyond, as we can see the little girl is standing on the edge to something new, different, ready to fly out into something bigger. And I would add here, unknown. The world as we know it lies beneath us, like a finished chapter. We are at the very beginning of spreading our wings over new territory, new dimensions, new visions that will become part of us as physical human beings, as we through the bronze color are being asked to upgrade our bodies so that we will be able to physically respond to these new life energies coming through, life forces. It will work like an armor, a shield for us so that it won't be overwhelming at first, but so that we have sort of a transformer, adjusting little by little to the particles coming through to our biological, physical and electrical system. So whatever you feel drawn to ease and revitalize your nervous system, which is where we receive the universal electrical impulses, do that, go with that. It will make sure to keep you calm and steady during these times of transition. Perhaps using certain kind of scents, crystals, yoga, nutrition, etc. could be something that you might want to look into if you feel like it. The last card to show itself in this reading is also an angel card talking about purpose. Our lives can feel as a never-ending climbing the mountain. But we must remember that on the top of it all, there is light to be found. The radiating sun, spirit, God, whatever name you have for the divine force within you, will always be there supporting us on our journey and will always hold us on our life path, guiding us, leaving us messages along the way so that we can rest assured that we are never ever climbing on our own. There is a meaning to everything. You are here for a purpose, and when you find your purpose in life, your personal heartfelt truth, then go for it, knowing that there is nothing but light to assist you, nothing but love. Wisdom in your heart will bring you all that you need to keep going and not to yield before you reach your destination. Because we may find that there are more mountains to climb and investigate, but having done that once before, we can do it once again. And with this last card, we now begin to come back into our physical bodies, feeling the ground beneath our feet, taking a few deep breaths, feeling the room that we are in, and notice the sounds around us. And so this was what I had for you in connection to the Sphinx of Giza. Stay tuned to your hearts and through that to the stars. We are at important crossroads in the world, and so we all have a responsibility to carry out what is in alignment with our soul contracts, how big or small that may seem to be. Have faith, keep going, and never give up. Thanks for watching and listening. Blessings to you all. Bye for now.